Hello everybody, Sega Sean here once again bringing you another rant video. And this time I'm going to be talking about the Sonic the Hedgehog series as a whole. What am I getting at though? I mean, hello, there really hasn't been much going on in the Sonic series. What could I possibly talk about? Well, if you haven't noticed, I am quite a Sonic fan. Not one of those kinds of Sonic fans. The better kind, I swear. Well, maybe I shouldn't divide it so much as that, but just the more logical one? Is that the right word to use? The logical right kind? I guess. I don't complain as much, nor do I praise as much. Basically, in the middle. And can you blame me with the Sonic the Hedgehog series as of late? There have been many things to complain about, but do I bring them up a lot? No, I try not to. But again, is there much to praise either? No, there really hasn't been much going on, and Sonic Boom, the Wii U version at least, that's something definitely not to praise, so kind of left in the middle there. But anyway, let's get on with it. So, the Sonic the Hedgehog series has not been looking, well, great as of late. As I said at the beginning, there really isn't much to talk about, but what there is to talk about is to consider the future. The future of the franchise, the future of the fanbase, what is going on with Sonic the Hedgehog. The 25th anniversary is coming up very soon. It's right around the corner, and as you all you Sonic fans know that are listening right now, there was a little special, I don't know what you want to call it, special panel. And I believe, I really don't remember what it was called, but regardless, as you can see, I have not done my research, but it was a panel highlighting Sonic's history. Special guests included Yuji Naka, Takashi Iizuka, Aaron Weber, the meme, the Lord Dank Memer of the Sonic the Hedgehog official Facebook page and Twitter. Who else was there? Roger Craig Smith, the voice of Sonic, Mike Pollock, and I think that was it. Oh, and the translator, of course, too. I forgot his name, though, but hey, excellent job, dude. Excellent job. So, yeah, that was a very special panel highlighting some of the best and funny moments of Sonic the Hedgehog's history thus far. And it even hinted a little bit in the future, including special events like a 25th anniversary themed party happening in San Diego. I think it's in July. If not, then forgive me. Once again, I've not done my research as of late, like recently. I'm just going off of memory. And plus, as always, every rant is unscripted, so once again, forgive me. But anyway, so yeah, there has been, confirmed merchandise for the 25th anniversary. It's been confirmed. Figures and stuff, and Sonic Boom Fire and Ice got a release date for sometime in September. Pretty funny because it's right around my birthday, so hey, thanks Sega for the birthday gift. So we have that. What else? Oh, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Rio Olympic Games had just released at the time for the 3DS, and the Wii U version is on the way, and I believe that launches June 24th? It's like literally right around Sonic's anniversary, which is June 23rd. What the heck, Sean? You're a Sonic fan, you can't even remember the date, but yeah, June 23rd. And I believe that's about it after, talking about the history of Sonic and stuff, confirming some dates. That was literally about it. And basically, within the official Sonic the Hedgehog Facebook page, the panel, the Twitter hints, there have been many hints at what exactly is next for Sonic. There's something big, possibly big, planned for Sonic. They keep on giving out these secret codes and stuff, and people were speculating that's a release date or something, but I honestly don't know. It's kind of confusing. I'm at a loss. A lot of people are. And in fact, it's been so dry besides those bare facts for the past, I gotta say, since Sonic Boom 3DS released. That's been it. Or no, wait a minute, it's been longer than that, hasn't it? Right? It's... Man, has it really been a year? Wow, wait a minute, I'm just realizing now. I believe it's been about a year and a half since Sonic Boom released. Wait a minute, I gotta look this up. Hold on. Yeah, hold on a minute. Release date. Holy crap, it's... Oh wait, that's the series. Hold on. Well, wait a minute, yeah, November 8th, 2014, so really? Rise of Lyric. November 11th, 2014, wow. Well, that's an eye-opener right there. That is an eye-opener right there, because that means that we've went without a year and a half without Sonic news. Now it's been a very troubling time for Sonic fans. A very confusing time, and that's what I'm here to clarify and clear up, and hopefully maybe you drop some hints, but I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. It is a rant after all. But Sonic fans have been left dry, you know, with news. There really has been nothing going on except for hints at the future, and what exactly is planned, and, well, what would I hope be planned for the future? I guess that's where I'm going with this, to be honest. I keep on saying to be honest, too, but oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna try and not make this as long as the other rants, trust me. I don't want another 51-minute review or rant on Street Fighter 5 and stuff, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get right down to business. Sonic the Hedgehog, the franchise, what it's promising is something huge. And whether that means a game, a 25th anniversary game, or maybe something bigger? What could be bigger than that? Well, I mean a video game character, that's what I mean, like he's a video game character, so what could be bigger than another 25th anniversary game when you came from Sonic Generations, which was a huge anniversary game. Everybody was talking about Generations. In fact, that's what I really loved about the 20th year of Sonic with Sonic Generations. That was the best year. That had to have been the best year for Sonic fans, the Sonic franchise as a whole. You know, like, even on the internet, people kind of just backed off from the trolling, and believe me, I'm like on both sides of the fence there. I love Sonic. I am part of the fan base, but you know, I understand both sides. I get it. And again, sometimes I do not understand things, but the trolling, the everything was just down to a bare minimum. Everybody was celebrating Sonic. It was a really great time being a Sonic fan, and I had a blast, and fortunately I didn't go to the Sonic Boom event, which celebrated it, and I regret that every day, but hey, I didn't have the money or means of transportation at the time, but that was cool. For them to sing Happy Birthday to Sonic and get that in Sonic Generations, that was the best. That was the best to watch on YouTube, and this time the anniversary event is going to be live streamed from what I can gather, and hey, I am all for that. I went to Sonic Boom 2013 and 2014. Both had a great time, and I really hope everyone that's going to this next one here coming up in San Diego has a great time too, and I really hope it stays true to the word that it will be live streamed. I can't wait for that, because I don't care where I am. If I have work that night, I don't even care. I'm watching that. I'm not going to miss a second of that. Hopefully they have a really good connection and stuff. But, yeah, what? The game. The game, is there going to be a 25th anniversary game? I don't know. I have a feeling there's not going to be, because as many reports have said, there's nothing marked down for a brand new Sonic game, and in fact, if there is, it's not coming out till November, I guarantee you that, because if Sega were to be foolish enough, and they've done it before, say for example the Sega Saturn, by announcing a release date that is like so soon, no one's gonna have time. Where's the marketing? Where's the strategy? Nothing. It's not gonna be out until November. And I have a very, very big feeling that there is no anniversary game. And in a way, it's kind of sad, because there's always been an anniversary game for Sonic every 5 years, or every 10 years, you know, good and bad. You know, there's, you know, the first year, counting in 10s, you know, or even 5s, we had, of course, the beginning, Sonic 1, and then the 5th year anniversary, I don't think there was anything. Maybe Sonic Jam? Maybe? I forgot the release date for that. Let me see if I can find it. Sonic Jam release date. Oh, okay, that was 97, excuse me. But, okay, well, obviously it's only 5 years. I mean, that's cool and all, but 10 years is usually when people start counting for real, and 10-year anniversary, we got Sonic Adventure 2. Which was, you know, it was a game. It wasn't a bad game, and I like it. Do I love it? For the memories, I do, but, you know, playing it now, what do I always replay? The Sonic and Shadow levels, for the most part. Or if I'm feeling adventurous, I'll play through the rest of the game, but, yeah, you know, it was pretty good. You know, everyone loves it. Very memorable, especially for that first level, City Escape Anybody. And then the 5th year, so you had Shadow the Hedgehog. Was that a part of it? I don't think so. Let me see. Shadow the Hedgehog release. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. It is 25th. Alright. Wait a minute, 2006. What am I saying? Always, I'm going by just years. Alright, yeah. 2001, Sonic Adventure 2. 2006. Wow, that was yeah, that was a year. That was a year. I'm not gonna go into that. But then you had, what was it then? 20th anniversary then. Yep, Sonic Generations, the big one. There we go. And now it's 2016 and we have nothing. So, bottom line, is there going to be a game? I don't think so. I don't think so. I hope there is, but then you know what? I mean, to be honest, yes, I know the wait has been, it's been atrocious. I've been going back to so many different Sonic games just to get my fix, you know, to play. You know, it's kind of like a habit. We have always, Sonic fans have always been supplied with, you know, a great amount of news. No matter if a game is coming out or just like something to keep you going, and it's always been just it's been some kind of fan base, you know. It's got its good and bad side, and a lot of the bad side gets a lot of attention, but yeah. So yeah, it's definitely been a ride, and yeah. So we've always been a thriving franchise. And now things are just kind of and you know, it kind of brings you, it kind of wakes you up in a way, and it definitely has, with different companies besides Sega. You know, you're growing up, and I can't speak for every age because I'm not that age. I'm 24, so I mean, I can't speak for you if you came in at any different time, but I'm like the modern / classic fan. You know, I came in with Sonic Adventure. That was my first Sonic game, but I was a fan of it. I've said it before. If you heard me before talk about it, I've been a fan of Sonic since he was in cartoons. I never knew he was in the Genesis games. Sorry if that shocks anybody, but yeah, I did not know he was. I wasn't into video games when I was little, but then I started getting into it with the N64 era, and you know, my friend had a Dreamcast, played Sonic Adventure, and I'm like, oh my god, you know, this guy, I know this guy from the cartoons. And my friend was like, no, dude, Sonic has been around for a long time. I'm like, holy crap. So I asked from my mom for a Sega Dreamcast, got Sonic Adventure for Christmas, And the rest is history. So I'm speaking from that kind of place as a fan. You know, it comes all, the fan base comes in all shapes and sizes. So, you know, yeah. Anyway, I'm at that point where I haven't gotten Sonic news in so long that, you know, I've hoped this before, but with any Sonic game coming out, I'm always hoping for the best for them. I'm always like, okay, Sega, you know, you got it. Please keep it. Like when Sonic Generations came out, you know, like I said, that was like the best year for Sonic fans and Sonic in general, because, in my opinion, because everyone was kind of like peaceful and stuff. I mean, yeah, okay, trolls will be trolls, but it was like the best of the best. Nothing could go wrong. And then Sonic Lost World came out, or started getting teased, and I was kind of on board, and I'll never forget it how I played it at Sonic Boom 2013, and I was like, oh, we're going for another different route, aren't we, Sega? Aren't we? I'm like, you had it with Generations, and hell, my favorite Sonic game, maybe I'll reveal that later on, because I know I'm doing a list, but yeah, but anyway, Generations gameplay is my favorite kind of Sonic gameplay. If not that, classics, definitely Sonic 1, 2, and 3, but the best kind of, my favorite kind of gameplay is Generations Sonic physics and gameplay and stuff. Except for the drifting, I prefer Unleashed drifting better. But I thought Sega knew what they were doing. You know, after that point, I'm like, yes, this is what you needed, Sega. Just make another game. Just make an original game. After this, not based on nostalgia, just continue using the Sonic gameplay, and just kind of fell it. Sonic Lost World wasn't a bad game, it was not. It was very polished, but it wasn't a Sonic game. It didn't feel like a Sonic game to me. Good game, but you know, not it. I like the parkour. But even that could have been a little fixed, you know? I mean, maybe we'll review that one day on the channel. I don't know, but it was a game. So, okay, alright, so that was something. It wasn't the worst, and to me it wasn't the best. I know there are people that loved Lost World, and I like it. I don't hate it. I like it. But there were a lot of things missing from it that I missed dearly. So I was at a loss in 2013 when I was playing that demo at Sonic Boom, the event. I was at a loss, and then the game came out. I played it once, had an okay time, played it again all the way through, and I liked it a little better. Everybody always says the second playthrough of Sonic Lost World is always better, and it is truly better. And then that lovely DLC. In my opinion, the Legend of Zelda DLC level should have been the whole game. Should have been like that, where it's flat, you know, and stuff. And I'm not saying there could have been any circular levels and stuff, but really no. So, yeah. And then, the big bombshell, Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, and when it got teased, I was not against it. I mean, the sole reason why, because they said this is not taking over the franchise. This is not Sonic's staple. This isn't what he's looking like. This is an alternate universe, and I was okay with that, because I'm like, okay, alternate universe, doesn't affect me. More Sonic goodness, okay, and oh, hey, a TV show, hey, he's back. Cartoons, can't wait to see that. Went to Sonic Boom 2014 in New York. Fantastic. Met Roger Craig Smith. Got him to sign my copy of Sonic Generations. Met with Takashi Iizuka. It was a great time. The show was really funny. Fantastic. Had a great time. Great time. And, you know, I played the demo. Not that good. Not that great. And I was looking forward to it. You know, I was looking forward to it because the graphics at the time looked really good. You know, it looked pretty decent. Very cartoony, very stretchy, very expressive. And I seen some cutscenes, and I'm like, you know what? I like this. There's some story to it. I've been wanting some story for a while. Am I gonna like it as much as other Sonic games? No, probably not. But I didn't mind. Dark Side, the Dark Brotherhood, was it? Sonic Chronicles, there we go, whatever. Sonic Chronicles, the Dark Brotherhood. I didn't mind the story as much. I mean, I could kind of tell it was made by a different company, which was BioWare. But for Big Red Button, you know, it had a lot of promise. With the ex-Naughty Dog employees and stuff, and, you know, there was a lot of hope. From me, once again, hoping for a good game. Hoping, and then it released, and sorry to say, folks, but if you did like the game, hey, that's fine, but to me, I've never felt a more empty video game ending than that game. That when I got to the end of that game, that ending was the weakest thing that I've ever experienced. You know, you look at the classic games and stuff, or any classic game besides Sonic, or you'll see Mario just finds the princess, boom, done. Mega Man defeats Dr. Wily, boom, done, credits. You know, it's very quick. And Sonic, no different. Sonic 1, you just boop, you just bop, you just beep and boop. You just beep and boop. Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik, just push him off the edge. Boom, he goes, run into the green hill zone and point at the screen. Woo, and then Sonic 2. Not a whole lot, you know. Oh, a little bit better, you know. At least it was a little cinematic. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, also a little cinematic. That's fine. But that was back in the day. You know, you can't do a whole lot, but with Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, that just left an empty hole in my heart. I was like, oh my god, this is... And then a lot of us learned that the Sonic Boom development process was hell for Big Red Button. And that's a shame. That's a damn shame, to say the least, because the stuff that came out, you know, the stuff, the concept art and everything looked, it just looked great. It had so much going for it, but, well, there's multiple stories behind the development stuff, the development failure of it, that, you know, it's a shame. And, you know, Sonic 06, that was fun. That, sorry if you're gonna kill me for that. Sonic 06, that was Sonic gameplay. It's fun. Do I believe that Sonic has to go fast in a Sonic game? Depending, not necessarily, but depending. And in Sonic Boom, do I wish there was a friggin' run button? Hell yes, because I wanted to get through that game faster than nobody's business. Jesus. Heck no, oh no. So, yeah, after Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric, which was in 2014, there's been no news. So what am I getting at here? Probably just rambling on about nothing. What I'm getting at is that I don't think there's going to be another Sonic game, and or at least the main Sonic game. I know there's Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, which I don't have too high hopes for, because I know it's based on the 3DS version. It's a sequel to Sonic Boom and the Shattered Crystal on the 3DS, and I hope it does well. I hope it does well, because the 3DS version wasn't that bad. It's kind of like a Metroid, kind of like type of deal in a way. Not really, but I didn't mind it. It definitely wasn't that bad, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, both versions are the worst, and some people that review the games and everything, oh, they say the 3DS version is just as bad. There's nothing to offer, but you know what? There kind of is. It was made by a different company, so that's something already, and it wasn't that bad. It was not that bad. Was it the best? No. Was it slow? Kinda, but maybe it's the Sonic fan in me, but I beat that game 100%, no problem. You know, it wasn't the best, but it was something. It was Sonic-y. It was more Sonic-y than Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, I'll tell you that much. But, yeah. So Sonic Boom, Fire and Ice, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Rio Olympic Games is coming out. And that actually looks pretty good, to be honest. The graphics look pretty tight. They have an intro. Looks like they have an intro this time, but looks like they're using some in-game models and just kind of polished it up, and I'm kind of indifferent about that. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games series has always been known for its fantastic intros to the hardcore fans and fun multiplayer games to the casual fans. I like both. And then, what was it? Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, the second Winter Olympics. Was it the second? Oh gosh, was it? Was it the third? Man, I don't even know. The one on the Wii U. There we go. The one on the Wii U. That was, I love the gameplay, but there was no intro. Oh, it was so epic to see Mario and Sonic go at it and stuff, and with their friends. Man, I am just going on and on about this. And then, I mean, they had a little intro, but that was shit. And then you got this one coming out, and it actually has an intro, thank God. But it's kind of like, meh. It's kind of floaty. It's like, what happened, Sega? Come on now. You guys are known for your, like, great graphics, you know, and intros. I mean, hell, look at Shadow the Hedgehog. It was kind of a shit game in a way. Not totally, but it had a fantastic CG movie cutscenes, you know. It had a lot of that. It was great. Past way ahead of its time. And then Sonic Generations had like nothing. I know that's a completely different thing, but Sonic Generations had no intro. What the hell? 25th anniversary game doesn't have an intro except for that teaser trailer intro. What even? I'm just the crabby old man just crabbing around about everything, aren't I? But there is some positive stuff to look at. We have the 2018 live-action / CG movie. That'll be something. And then we got the merchandise, like I said. Plenty of merchandise coming out for the anniversary. The 2 games. Look, Sonic is not... Sonic is not out of the spotlight yet. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's dead. Ah, he's dead. Hey, these are the same people that are saying Nintendo's dead. Am I right? Oh, wait a minute. That E3 showing. Let's see what Nintendo can do there, but... Sega's in kind of bad shape. I have a feeling they're just putting on some smiles. Just trying to put on some smiles and smile throughout the bad times. And it's not all bad times, but nothing's really been going on for them. And they're probably just saving up money. You know, I honestly think they've learned their lesson. But by learning their lesson, what does that mean? A lot of people speculate Sonic Adventure 3 is going to come out of this, and if that happens, whoa, fantastic. Can't wait. But if it doesn't, okay, fantastic. Can't wait for something that's original. But a lot of people criticize Mario for being the same all the time. Well, Sonic has changed so much, and now people are like, oh, you can't focus on one thing. I don't know. You know, I had a dream last night, going on kind of off topic, but I had a dream that Sonic Rush 3 was confirmed, and when I woke up, I had sparkles in my eyes. I had tears in my eyes, so not really. But I was like, oh my god, Sonic Rush 3! On the 3DS, it makes sense! I've thought about this before, but now it was in a dream and it looked fantastic! And alas, it was a dream, and reality came crushing down, but oh man, I swear, if that's the 25th anniversary game, oh, I'd be set, and I know a lot of fans would be too. I know not everybody is a fan of the Rush games, but the Rush games were spot on fantastic, with speed, and just great music. Oh man, if they brought back, I cannot remember the guy's name from Jet Set Radio music composer. Oh boy, I'm gonna mess this up. Hideki? Oh, I think I got that right. Hideki Naganuma. Hideki, alright, the Jet Set Radio guy who made the Sonic Rush, the first Sonic and Rush Sonic Rush soundtrack. That was great, man! I hope, oh man, if they, that'd be too good, But, yeah, that was just a dream. Maybe one day, but I don't know. It's been a long time since they did something with the Rush series, so... Oh well, but then again, the Rush series has been alive with different titles like Sonic Colors and... What was it? Was that the only one? Sonic Colors... Yeah, you know what, that was it then. Okay, yeah, but at least it was in Sonic Colors. They did the handheld version. It was the same kind of gameplay as the Rush series, so I hope. But if not, whatever it may be, I just hope Sega has learned their lesson. We've gotten comments from, the big higher-ups from Sega stating that they're sorry and they want to win the Sega fans back. And hey, I couldn't agree more. You have plenty of Sega fans out there, like myself, that just want Sega to remember its fans, not be so experimental, but just keep in mind what the fans want or need or crave. I'm looking at you, Shamnu3. I'm looking at you, Jet Set Radio 2, or I'm sorry, 3. I'm looking at you, Crazy Taxi 4, possibly, or I'm looking at you, House of the Dead. I mean, there's a lot of titles that Sega has under their belts, IPs I should say, and I would hope that they would use them well. Unfortunately, they haven't recently, but with the recent release of that Classic Collection, maybe they're testing the waters again. Of course, this is the millionth time they've released Classic Collection on something, so... well, we'll just see from here. Hell, oh man, a Streets of Rage game? Got my mind spinning. Maybe I'll do a Sega rant one day, I don't know, but I feel this is enough for now, so... before I say bye, I just want to say... thanks for watching. I don't know when this is going to be posted. Maybe next week? I don't know. Well, regardless, it's been fun, guys. Thanks for listening. I hope the best for the Blue Blur. I really do. 2018 movie, just for example. I hope that does really good, but I don't have a lot of hopes either. I just don't know anymore, and I know a lot of Sonic fans just don't know anymore. The flow of art, fan art, has been kind of slow. There's just been such a slowdown, and Sonic does not go slow, so... You know what, Sonic is just such a well-known topic to talk about. When Sonic comes into a discussion, boom, you are on it, you know? You talk about it, even if you're not a fan. It brings up good memories, you know? So, I just hope the best for Sonic. I hope the best for Sega. I just hope the best for our old-fashioned companies like Nintendo and stuff, because today's day has not been too kind to them, but, you know, it's a double-edged sword there. Sometimes it's the modern-day people's fault, sometimes it's their own company's fault, so hopefully they can redeem themselves. But thanks, guys, for listening. This is Sega Sean with another rant. Please continue watching the podcast series if you haven't. We got unboxing videos on the way, plenty of more stuff to talk about, share with you guys, and Super Game Strikers. Be sure to like the official Facebook page as well. Game Strikers on Facebook. Link below. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a fantastic night or day. Bye-bye.